What is up, YouTube? N64 Fun Time coming back at you today. I have not had like any time to shoot videos. It's been ridiculous. I've been replumbing my house a little bit. We've been on vacation, which is a great thing, but I've been crazy busy. Anyway, I ran down here to shoot a quick video, and it's kind of a video that everybody else is doing, but I figured I'd at least share my opinions on it. And it's E3 coming up next week. You know, what are my opinions on it? What do I think is going to happen, sort of thing. But let's get right into it. So E3 starts up next week, and I have to say this before I get going. Has gamers already spoiled E3? I feel like we get so impatient that we try to dig for information. You get people who, you know, look for information or leaks or anything like that. And it spoils it for the rest of us, because what happens is, you know, these companies are like, well, I don't want, you know, this trailer to be spoiled by some hacker. I want an official release, so they'll release the information. You know, so it kind of sucks that us as gamers are actually ruining awesome things like E3. It doesn't give us the opportunity to really be surprised anymore, because we want to be the one to get out the information so quickly, so we just get it out there, and it ruins the surprises. Just think of Nintendo last year and how awesome they just ruled E3, you know, but with leaks and people trying to dig for information, I don't know, I feel like it just kind of ruins it for me. I always want to know the latest gaming news, but when it gets around E3, I just kind of want to like stay away and like not pay attention to any news, because I want to be surprised myself and watch it live and be really excited. So anyway, enough of my rant. Let's get right into it. What are we going to get? We're definitely going to get Smash Brothers for the Switch release date. We have to. They're going to be playing it there. You know, they already released the trailer for it. They're going to give us a release date. It's probably going to be this holiday season. They have to have a big game that's going to make people want to go back out and buy the Switch for the holiday season again. Smash Brothers definitely is going to be one of those things. So I think they're going to release, you know, maybe in October, November release date. It could be surprising and kind of come a little earlier than that, but they're definitely going to do Smash. They're going to do Fortnite. There's been tons of rumors and leaks about Fortnite being ported to the Switch. It's on the iPhone now, so why not come to the Switch? It's just so huge right now. It'd be stupid not to, but all the rumors point to Fortnite is coming to the Switch, which doesn't really surprise me at all. It's such a big game right now. It's not really my sort of thing, the Battle Royale system, but, you know, I know a lot of people play it, and then the portability of the Switch and just the ability to have the local multiplayer is going to be kind of a big thing for that. I think there's going to definitely be a Pokemon 2019 update, not the Eevee and Pikachu coming out this year, but the 2019 RPG. I think they're going to give us a little more on that, because we were so digging into the Pokemon that they kind of like, I think, release that Pikachu and Eevee Go stuff beforehand, and I think people were really disappointed, and Nintendo's all of a sudden, well, no, we're still doing an original Pokemon Gen 8 for the Switch. So I think they're going to give us a little more on that, just because there was such a backlash. I think the Pokemon Go Eevee and Pikachu looks really cool to me. I grew up with the Gen 1 Pokemon, so that's going to be really cool for me. I've recently been playing Pokemon Go again. I kind of got back into it for whatever reason, and they're doing a lot of really fun stuff on there. So I think the integration between the two things, to me, sounds really cool. I will probably play that. I will probably enjoy that. But for those diehard fans that were really unsatisfied with the Go, Eevee, and Pikachu for whatever reason, I think they're going to give us a little more on that. That way people just stop freaking out. I think people need to be patient. Nintendo knows what we want, and I think they're going to slowly provide that for us, and that they don't have a very good history of really kind of giving us exactly what we want, but I think they're smart, and they're going to, you know, play their cards right and make sure everything's good, so they don't have another Wii U sort of thing. So they know what they're doing. They're going to give us what we want. It's going to come slowly, but there you go. So I think they're going to give us a Pokemon 2019 update, maybe a little footage or something. I don't know. And I also think that we're going to get an update either on Metroid or Bayonetta 3. And I think that I wouldn't be surprised if we do get more stuff on Metroid 4, Metroid Prime 4, and Bayonetta 3, that one of those games might be a holiday release. You know, people are talking about, you know, oh, they couldn't develop a game that quickly. Nintendo knew the Wii U was dead a long time ago, and you can't tell me they started developing games for the Switch long before the Wii U was officially dead and the Switch even came out. They were developing games for it. So to have this a Bayonetta 3 or a Metroid 4 come out this year, maybe holiday season, people just need to relax, man. Nintendo is a great developer. I know it takes a handful of years to develop a game, but they started this, they planned this a long time ago. You know, think of like Splatoon 2 or like, you know, or games that came out, original IPs like ARMS and stuff that came out right away. That's a brand new game that they had to build from the ground up, brand new idea, and it came out within the first few months of, you know, the Switch's release. So they're planning on this. They know, they have their release dates. So I wouldn't be surprised if Metroid 4 or Bayonetta 3 got a release date or an updated trailer that was coming pretty soon, maybe holiday season sort of thing. Another thing that I think is coming is just more ports. You know, a lot of people didn't buy the Wii U. I didn't have a Wii U, and it only sold about 10 million units, a little over 10 million units. You know, and the Switch has far surpassed that now. So it's just like, why not keep porting games? People who are like, oh, I had a Wii U, I don't want to rebuy this game. I'm the person that does, and I think half the people who own a Switch by now haven't owned the Wii U, and they're the people who want the ports. I'll take the ports, I'll play the ports, so people need to stop freaking out about those. If you don't like the ports, don't buy them. I will, and I'm going to enjoy them. So I think that we're going to get some more ports. The biggest one that I think people want, and what I think would be kind of stupid not to come out for the Switch, would be Mario Maker. So I'm hoping that we do get some more ports, and I'm hoping that one of them is Mario Maker. I wouldn't be surprised if they announce that. They have to release more ports, because that's just kind of been their thing, to slowly redo ports, and I want to have that experience of the games that I didn't have with the Wii U. So Mario Maker would be a good one if they're going to do some ports. I also think it's E3, so they're going to have to do a new IP, a new original game. So I don't know exactly what it would be, but I'm assuming it would be something similar to ARMS, where it would be very unique, very Switch specific, brand new game from Nintendo, very innovative. Not so much like the Labo sort of thing, but something new, a brand new game for the Nintendo Switch that's new and original, possibly coming out for the holiday season that we haven't seen yet, or maybe slightly after the holiday season. But I definitely think that they're going to sneak in a new IP there. They just have to. It's E3. It's kind of their thing. You know, why not? And then the last thing I think they're going to do is Nintendo, you know, even with their Switch little news things, I forget what they call them, but with the Switch update news things, Nintendo Directs. Yeah, the Nintendo Directs. They've been releasing a lot of DLC, a lot of free DLC. I feel like Nintendo does a lot of really good stuff with just, you know, us, and giving us DLC and free DLC to go along with our games. So I think they're going to release some pretty cool DLC announcements, whether it's free or not. Me personally, if they are going to talk about some DLC, I would love to see more Super Mario Odyssey DLC, because they keep adding stuff to that game. And it's kind of like, man, okay, it's been out since last holiday season, but they keep just adding stuff, new costumes, you know, slowly. There's the treasure map hunts that they continually do on the news feed for the Nintendo Switch. So I think there's going to be some DLC. I would hope it'd be for Super Mario Odyssey. Me personally, I would love to replay that game with a different character. I would love to play Super Mario Odyssey and play as Peach, or play as Luigi, or play as Toad, or anything like that, and have them have maybe a little bit different abilities. You know, obviously having beaten the game and played through it twice, I love that game, and I think just having a new character would bring a whole new spin on on it. So if there's going to be DLC, which I know there's going to be that they're going to announce, I would love to see that DLC for Super Mario Odyssey, keeping that alive and maybe playing as some new characters. So I talked way longer than I really wanted to, but I don't know if you stuck around. Those are just my things that I want to see, or I'd like to see, or I think that are coming. Are you excited for E3? Are you upset that maybe some things were already super spoiled for E3 already? I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But anyway, N64 time, fun time. Be nice, stay positive. Always be gaming.